Focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. One of the factors tonight, of course, the matchup between Stephen Curry and MP. Last time, MP took this matchup. His team getting the win.
The thing that people forget about Steph Curry is he's not just one of the greatest shooters of all time. Steph is also one of the best overall offensive players. His ball handling, his passing, and the open shots that he creates for his teammates with his movement is unparalleled.
And perhaps a bit of a feeling out process, but I expect it won't take long for them to get it going and put on a show.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Talking about the grizzled veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability. The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust here. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And here's Conley outside. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 5 now.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Wembanyama outside. And he dunks it down.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 3. Curry deciding where to go with it. Plenty of space. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. MP with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Johnson wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry with another miss. Spurs leading by 3. Throw-in, the pass to MP. Spurs passing it around. And it's Sohan missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Spurs.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Thompson misses.
Nice contest. A high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Spreading the wealth. MP just has a knack for doing that on and off the court.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller?
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, San Antonio. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there. See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Conley. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Wiggins with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And the basket by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
No one covered. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
And here's Conley outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Unloads from 13. And it's MV with the rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 11 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Again, Curry missing. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls. Here's Conley. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 16.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
It's Curry outside. Count it, number 5 on the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And here is Vassell. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Wembanyama finds MP. Wembanyama. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Kuminga, no good. Spurs leading by 11. Wembanyama passes to MP. Puts it up. And the Spurs scoring again.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Passes it to Wiggins. Kuminga sets a screen for Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Curry outside. Rebound San Antonio. On the wing, Johnson. Back to MP. And it's Vassell in the corner. Zohan, the pass to Conley. Spurs passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. As we approach the playoffs, let's now take a look at what is shaping up in the West. Take a look at the Spurs. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close into the postseason. And of course the Warriors, right on their tail, trying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And seeing where the Warriors are with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And the Warriors miss again.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Back to MP. They double team Conley. Wembanyama, right side. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
The Spurs shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Sharge comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Wiggins.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most? Right there! Looking to change him. Curry's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Zach Collins comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And MP subbed in for Vassell. Down low, here's Curry, and the rejection by Collins. Conley inside the line, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Conley's got 20 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other teams. They lose confidence offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And the Spurs with possession. Following the score by Golden State.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's MP. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Payton looking it over. Curry outside. Good on the triple. Curry's got 17.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
MP against Curry. Collins dishes the foul. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ball is doubled. Pass to Payton. Charge outside. Puts up a three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
MP against Curry. Conley with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court for San Antonio here on the second. We've got Devontae Graham. Powell is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's MP. And it's Collins in at the center position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Sacramento played superb basketball. He scored an amazing number of points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Just a fantastic night for him. He wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The shot by Charge, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a look here at a group of rookies that has been holding their own against the big boys in the paint, the top rookie rebounders since the All-Star break. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Fourth, MP.
I think the adjustment period is officially over for these two. I mean, if their second half performance on the glass is any indication.
And they double up MP. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Payton kicks to Curry. Charge outside. Call with the 3. That's it, coming off an assist for Payton. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts. And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any 5-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
Right side Curry. All sorts of time. And another basket for Golden State.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Here's MT. 22 points for him. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's fine. No problem.
Warriors trail by 12. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Curry can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time.
And the lead starting to slip away.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Sohan's checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Devontae Graham. Here's Curry, who's got 19. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by Golden State. Spurs leading by 12. Now, here's MT. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevon Looney.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Now here's Paul. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's MP. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Now here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Looney. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's right around 5 points a night, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Sharch, and Wiggins is subbed in for Gary Payton. Powell, the pass to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors trail by 12. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Curry with the three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Ball against Powell. Here's Johnson. Again, the Spurs good for two.
This is a shot he works on. Johnson striving to be consistent from all three levels.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, and Green slams it in.
He may not have that traditional power forward move, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Making a change here. Wembanyama is checked in. So this is the first of 2 games, Greg, that these teams will play in a row. One after the other. Very tough.
And, you know, Kevin, I find these little mini-series really interesting. You get to see how teams react to one another and see how they adjust, much like you do in the postseason.
So it's San Antonio now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Powell against Paul. Zohan, the pass to Johnson. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Wiggins passes to Curry. Takes a three. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And a moment now to see the stats for Powell. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. 3rd in shooting percentage and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And it's a strong accomplishment. 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Now, MP. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Conley against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP against Curry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. All right, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot.
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Murray finds Green. He goes up again, and the layup is up and in. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is the energy that Green provides. Just flat out refuses to give up on any play.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Warriors trail by 10. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Victor Wembanyama has studied all the greats and one in particular, Kobe Bryant. He says, I know all his stats and records, but mostly I admire his state of mind and his philosophy and his approach to the game. When I suffer, when I have a doubt, I wonder what Kobe would have done. And I know he would have done more, so I'm going back to it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here is Paul, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Thompson. Green kicks to Curry. Good, as Green picking up the assist. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, just fighting an uphill battle. The turnovers forcing them to lose ground.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Paul. Spurs also with the sub. Vassell's checked in. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here's Kuminga. No scoring in this one. Wiggins finds Curry. Now, here's Thompson. There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
With all the attention Klay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
To the middle. It's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Powell. And 11 points for Victor Wembanyama. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Johnson kicks to Vassell. Out left to the wing. Spurs working the ball around now. Wembanyama, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 9-point game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Thompson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Vassell. Johnson outside. Wembanyama outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Powell's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Wembanyama left side. There's the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Inside, here's Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. He can problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the pass to Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 10. Curry passes to Green. The baseline jam. Again, Golden State.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama, no good. Powell against Thompson. Curry kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the three. No good. San Antonio leading by 8. Johnson finds Powell. Now, Wembanyama. Covered by Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Richard, for the Warriors, a number of future Hall of Famers playing a part. But Stephen Curry, we all know this, is the center of it all.
He's the greatest shooter ever, Kev. We all know that. But when people say that he changed the game, a lot of times I like to give credit to the entire team. Having Klay Thompson help Steph be Steph. And having Draymond Green with that defense and his passing ability helps Steph's game go to another level.
Chris Paul's checked in for Golden State. And San Antonio with the change here, too. MP's checked in for Powell. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Green. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson with it. Now Green defending. MP against Paul. 50 seconds left in the first half. Conley against Paul. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Paul. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
20 seconds left to play here in the half. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Turnovers continuing to be a problem here in this quarter.
Warriors trail by 7. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Paul from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
What I like about Paul is he picks smart shots to take, especially when they're behind the arc.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Spurs, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And now, guys, let's talk about these Warriors and this close game they find themselves in.
They're giving up loads of threes. You can see that. Defensively, it's like they're a step too late, too often.
Yeah, as a coach, you want to see the effort from your guys. They weren't terrible in the first half, but we know they have more to give.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Draymond Green. Is Wiggins in at the three. That's Steve Kerr's spot as we get into the second half. Now, MP. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by one. Curry passes to Thompson. Another three for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
San Antonio's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Now we get a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. MB is number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And here's Thompson. Pass to Green. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good. RJ, so much goes into extending an NBA playing career. What was the key for you in your long career?
Well, for me, physically, I had to start doing more things away from the game of basketball. Doing yoga, doing strength training, but also the changes mentally. I went from a 20-point-a-game scorer to a guy that was getting 3 or 4 shots a game. You have to be able to accept your role and then star in your role. And for me, I just love doing that.
Now Conley, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep.
A moment now to see the numbers for Johnson. And ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage, you have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Curry's shot is off.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Conley with it. He's got 22. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Here's Curry, and he has 28 points for the game. Wiggins, left side. To the wing on the left. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
A pretty haphazard quarter for them in terms of the turnovers. A step back for every step forward.
So it's the Warriors now. And Curry has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And yes, records are made to be broken. But RJ made three-point shots. My goodness, Curry is so far ahead of everyone else.
Yeah, to me it comes down to longevity. LeBron passed Kareem on all-time scoring lists, so anything is possible. But it's hard to pass Steph because he's just going to keep going.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And Wiggins is fantastic at attracting contact. Such a savvy veteran.
First one falls for.
Così o sei di